Alright, hello guys. So it's in the middle of June 2019. This is my Yamaha XT660R again. I'm gonna do a little video now when it's blossomed, the summer. So beautiful. It's like an oasis here. Extremely hot in Stockholm. Here in Nynäshamn harbor it's a little bit colder, which is nice. So there's a tube in these tires, on all like spokes they're called. These things, they're called spokes. I noticed it was leaking out through a spoke, and actually what happened, the valve here got ripped off from the tube. When you like do wheels and stuff, the rim slides on the tire and then this gets ripped off. But if you have it pumped up, you know, a little bit more and don't do wheelies, then I guess it'll be good. But just a caution for that. I fixed it myself pretty easily. Just took out the tube and reinserted it, tightened it up with the nut really hard, and now it's holding up really good. And also loosened this nut so that it can move freely here. So in case it slides, it has a little bit of chance to survive at least. Oh, and also this thing here, this is the throttle position sensor, and that thing is actually a factory fault, and I got a recall on this bike for that, so they're gonna change that. And then I also think the response is gonna be better on the throttle. It's pretty bad now, especially when it's cold at least, and it can be really bad. So I'm gonna have a lovely trip now. I've been longing for this. Last time I was gonna go out with my girlfriend and I couldn't because I had a puncture, you know, but now I fixed it. So we're gonna drive on this awesome country road again. Sweeping, okay. So you can probably tell now what a difference from the last video when I drove here. I don't know the date, but you can probably see it on the video. It was like 3 months ago or something, or 2 months maybe, but then it didn't look like this. Now it's almost in the middle of the summer soon, and now it's really blossomed everywhere. It's so beautiful. Now at this time I actually really love trucking. If you've been watching my videos, you probably know that. I've been talking about how beautiful Sweden is in the summer. It's really unique, I think. In the summer, Sweden is a special place. In the winter though, and the autumn, no, I don't really think so. Then I kind of hate Sweden. It's grey and boring. So I don't know what if I would say the best time in the year to be trucking would be in the summer in Sweden, because it's so beautiful and there's so many, you know, beautiful girls and people having a good time everywhere. So I really love that. But you gotta have AC. You gotta have AC working in the truck. That's really important. So there's a very beautiful nature reserve. But it's quite nice, and boy, it feels good to be out again on a motorcycle. I freaking love it, and I'm really thinking about going on a trip to Norway again, as I did, I think it was last summer. Finally edited together the last videos on that trip. As I said earlier, it's a lot colder here. It's weird, but you know, in Stockholm it's like, it feels like you're not in Sweden. It feels incredible. Oh, hello. What are they doing like that for? Here's another one. It's gonna have a competition, and that looks pretty relaxing. Chilling in the sun, playing with rocks. So the wind noise you are hearing is only from the wind hitting the helmet, I think, which I also hear. So there's like probably no wind hitting the microphone, which is inside here by my mouth inside. Oh yeah, here is... Wow. Hello. Okay. No, they're probably a lot faster than me, but from 0 to 100 I can probably catch... not catch, I mean, keep the pace up with them. Because this bike from 0 to 100, I think it's like 5 seconds. It's super fast. So we got a Porsche 911 or something, and Audi R8. I wonder if you can hear them through the microphone. And this is nice. Would be cool if I overtook them on a wheelie in the back wheel. Really teasing them, you know. Man, they stink. They stink fuel. I'm thinking about overtaking them though. Look at that, man, that's beautiful shit. Not that shit is beautiful, but you know, beautiful as hell, maybe you should say. I don't know. So now it's third gear. If you want to pop a wheelie on this thing, third gear is pretty hard, and it's original. Second gear, no problem. Just pop the clutch and you're off. But I'm not so sure if I want to do that now, because I might get a puncture again. Oh, it did not pump up the tire too much. I don't know. But yeah, you guys probably like seeing that, huh? Doing wheelies. I don't know, I can't really, you know, change gear doing wheelie. I tried doing that on my XT600E I had, which had a big bore kit, so it was really powerful. I popped wheelies all the time. Was wheeling on second gear, was gonna pop in third gear, and I wheeled a little bit too much over, so by the time before I put in the third gear, I was in the ground, you know, fall backwards, and I broke my toe. I broke my toe there, which was not fun. Even though I had the real motorcycle shoes. Okay, it would probably been a lot more fun without these guys in my front. We'll see if I can overtake them here soon on a straight. If they're not gonna overtake that guy. Oh no no no. Oh no no no. Oh, yeah, I was gonna overtake them, but it's a car. Man, he's driving fast, this guy, taking out the turns and whatnot. Scary to overtake him. That's hard. Wheeling over there, that's really hard. But we'll see if we can, what we can do. You see, you can pop it up without the clutch, and then it doesn't. I don't think that there's no puncture really. The worst thing you do is when you pop the clutch, because then it's so much power into there, and then there's the puncture. Yeah, I don't want to overdo that, man. It's not so much fun to overwheel it. That sucks balls, really. Not like to meet an animal here. Animal versus motorcycle. Yeah, I don't know about that. Here's a shop, a restaurant and cafe. Pretty nice. And they have even gasol, propane. The rear hub there, the rear wheel thing in the center, you have these rubber things which wear out, and it's basically like driving with a really loose chain all the time. Can you imagine how annoying that is? Driving with a really loose chain all the time. So that was really bad. That I fixed on my old bike as well, so I just fixed it on this bike now too. I bought I brought some rubber tube from Bicycle Tube. You cut it in pieces and you put it in there, and then it gets tighter. But you still have that little bit of suspension going on, which is good for the engine. That's why they put it like that. So now the bike is just freaking excellent, except of the throttle positioning sensor though. So I don't know if I'm gonna drive up here and chill here maybe instead of there. Probably a lot of people here though, which I don't really like but hey, let's do some gravel driving here. That's so much fun, drifting in the gravel like this, for example. Here, let's see. Oh boy. That's really dangerous. You have to really get used to the technique before just going at it. And you have potholes potholes everywhere here. They seem to have fixed up the road though, which is really nice. Finally. So here's this surfer island where I went to the last time. Let's go to the same spot here. Somewhere. There's a lookout tower. What is that? You can actually go up there, it seems. I wonder if I can wheelie on gravel. It's pretty hard to get the bike up. Oh, it actually worked. Oh, so yeah, there's a lot of people over here, so I'm probably gonna drive out of here, find some other place. Man, it's gonna be a long video, but now I'm gonna edit it together with the voice, so yeah, no problem. Oh boy, a lot of people here. Yeah, let's just go back. Yeah, you have really bad stopping distance on this gravel, so you don't want to go too fast when there's a corner. And you'll be screwed. Not fun. Gotta use the rear brake gently here. Not the front brake so much. Even though this is a dual sport, I really prefer the asphalt roads. I'm not so used to driving gravel. And also I don't like when there's sun and there's so many shadows, I can't see where there's potholes. Can you let me drive? Okay, thanks buddy. That's how I say thanks. I put them in gravel. Oh boy, that's so much fun. But a little bit too wild. Should probably lay that off before I hurt myself or somebody else. That's power though. Loving that power. XT660 power. My favorite bike of all times. I only have a middle class license, so I can't really drive anything more powerful. But I wouldn't like anything more powerful. This thing is perfect as it is, because you have the perfect, I think, power to weight ratio here. A little bit lighter bike wouldn't hurt, but it's a nice power to weight ratio. And if you'd have a bigger engine, it would weigh more, so that's not nice. Alright, so I went here again.